Hello friends, welcome back to another tutorial for our new friends on the console community. This is RongoTheBold, and we are about to be killed again by stompy zombies. So again, like I mentioned before, the zombies in this biome, which is the snow biome, there are numerous biomes in the game. There is a destroyed biome, there is a desert biome, there's a plains biome, a pine tree biome, and a maple tree biome, and the snow biome. So what we are going to do is we are going to recover our backpack. The backpack stays around for about 20 minutes and then it's gone. So you always want to go back and get your backpack if you can. Otherwise, all those supplies are gone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to grab a bunch of supplies from around here. I'm going to grab stones. I'm going to grab wood, and I'm going to grab a bunch of feathers. I'm going to grab myself a bunch of arrows, and I'm going to show you guys combat in 7 days to die. Alright, so we are back. I've gathered a bunch of supplies. I still have a whole bunch of people going on following me around. I've got a bunch of arrows crafting right now, and one of the things that you want to do is after you crafted a batch of arrows, I've got 78 more to go here. After you craft those, you want to make yourself a new bow, because the arrow crafting also, it's weaponsmithing, and which will also level up your ability to craft better bows, and that means you'll be able to do more damage to the zombies. So we got 4 stompies. These guys are the toughest, and they're the most annoying. They've got a huge amount of hit points, and generally you want to avoid melee combat with them. But if you are going to melee them, there's a couple things to keep in mind. You'll want to hit, oops, run in, hit, and get. Oh, see that? Whoa, I'm going to die again. That's what I meant. So they hit really, really hard. So let's go ahead and we'll respawn again. Now, again, all of our stuff has been stuck on that body over there, so we're going to want to spawn again on our bedroll. Now, each time you die, you will lose. I should have turned the difficulty down a little bit. I'm playing at 1 step below the max difficulty. I should have probably turned that down for this tutorial, because I'm not really paying too much attention to my actual gameplay and more to trying to tell you guys what's going on. So, back to our backpack again. 20 minutes to grab it and get back. Alright, let's get... Oh, we got another one of you little bastards now? Alright, so again, I want to wear all this stuff, and it'll automatically put it in the right spot, or you'll need to drag and drop it onto the proper slot in your character, in your paper doll area. So grab your fiber pants, put them on there, your hood on there. Move it! Alright, now it's also, what can be cool, there's still a bit of wood on here. Zombies will catch on fire. So you can use campfires as traps. Let's get them all to walk around here. They're not the smartest things in the world, so we can do that. And they will take damage. It's not enough to kill these guys outright, but it will definitely soften them up for us quite a bit. And there, how many do we have now? We have 6 of these, 7 of them? Dang! Alright, let's go ahead and get our axe and our bow, and let's run away. A little more distance on us. Alright, so each time you die, you will take... Oops, we have a better... We did find a better club. Excellent. So when you're doing melee with these guys, you want to go in, hit, and immediately pull back. And they'll indicate when they're going to attack by kind of pulling back. Do not go toe-to-toe, because you get stunned, and that stun will slow you down enough for them to hit you again and again and again. Now, there is a differential in damage between their heads and their bodies. Heads are about 5 times more damage, so you want to try and shoot for the head if you can. Now, the cool thing about 7 days to die is there is also... Let's go ahead and knock an arrow, and we'll shoot for a leg. And you can actually cripple them to the point where they turn into crawlers if you can knock their leg off. So if you do enough damage to a limb, the limb will come off, and then they will crawl around. And you can also see when they take damage to their limbs, they'll grab their limbs sometimes. Oh, that guy almost got me. So generally, you always want to do this. You want to kind of train them around. But I'm not going to play with their legs anymore. I'm going to shoot them in the heads because this is getting a little ridiculous, the number of snow zombies. Lumberjacks. Now, lumberjacks will give you the best loot of any zombie in the game. And one other huge thing to keep in mind when you are fighting zombies is they will fall down even if they're not dead. You can actually knock them down. It's kind of a knockback damage. And they'll get back up. So you got to be really careful when you approach a downed zombie that you've just downed. When you come over them, if it does not immediately say, okay to loot, that means that zombie is going to get up and kick your ass. So you want to be careful of that in a big way. All right, let's get them back over this fire again. Now you can also put yourself into fire or get yourself on fire. All right, we'll get these guys. We'll get these guys down. This is actually, you generally don't want to have 7 snow zombies. Especially not on survivalist settings. The default for 7 Days to Die, I think in the console version, seems to be Nomad, which is a fairly easy level of difficulty. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and switch difficulty, just so you guys can kind of get a feel for the difficulty difference. So one moment. Alright, so we're back, and now the zombies are on Nomad, which is the default for the game. So we should have ourselves a little better chance. Now you'll notice in the bottom left-hand corner, I just had a couple icons pop up that had a little, they kind of popped up and then faded away. One was a food and one was a drink icon. Basically telling me that I have to eat and drink to maintain my health. Now, if you don't have food and water, you will slowly lose health over time and you will die. So you do need to eat and drink. Now again, the game does start you off with a can of chili. Oh, see, we need to go ahead and make that new bow. So let's go back up a little bit here. We go into crafting, and we're going to make a new bow. Craft. Run! So you see that bow we have is just about broken. Now, what will happen if you don't, I'll show you what happens. So you'll have this, you'll be shooting it. Remember, you'll also be doing more damage. So, boom, it's gone. So that's a bad thing. So let's go ahead over here, and we'll get our new bow, which is now level 77 versus a level 2. Knock a new arrow, and now we're going to do a lot more damage to these guys. Boom, dead. Now, you'll notice as well that that bar is kind of a tannish color. Now that will change as you go up in quality levels. There are 6 quality levels. There's 0 to 100, 100 to 199, 200 to 299, 300 to 399, up to 600. It goes that tan color, and then it goes up through colors, up through to purple, which is the best. Now each one you get does much more damage to entities and blocks. So basically guys like this, and also blocks like the ground and the building blocks and cars and anything else in the world. So the better the quality tool and the better your skill level, the better overall. Now you see those guys are down, but they're not actually, see, they're getting back up. So you got to watch out for them. They'll stay down for about the count of count of 3 or so. So be careful when closing that they don't want to come up and kick your butt. Oh, we're running out of arrows, so I'm going to go ahead and get some more arrows going. So this is definitely a lesson in how to avoid a bunch of zombies. Now, during the day, zombies walk. At night, they run. So just imagine doing this at night, in the dark, with these guys running. It becomes a little bit more challenging. If you guys want to kind of see what that looks like, I do have some videos on my channel of a series that I and a fellow YouTuber, Mafki, did a couple alphas back, where we did an insane difficulty, always run zombies build in a water world. We did a completely kind of modded game, but the zombies always ran, and they were on insane difficulty. So it was quite the thing. Now the nice thing about this is you can be crafting these arrows up as you're doing your work. So okay, we're down to just a couple. One guy left. Ah. There we go. Yes! Alright, now, you always want to loot these guys. You want to do it pretty quickly. So when you loot somebody, you're going to get items. So these guys give me some pants and a sweatshirt. And on your, in the console version, you can actually have a few more options for pickup. You can split, you can do a few things. So duster. So this is the third layer. And you'll notice the body turns into what we call a gorb. Oh, a better quality stone axe. Okay, so I'll use that one instead of my crappy one for sure. Now you notice the body turns into this kind of decayed looking, disgusting blob. So this is what they call it. You know, it's the dead body. Now you can actually click on it or attack it and it harvests and you get, I got some rotting flesh, which you can eat if you really, really wanted to, which I don't want to. And if you keep going on the body, you can also get a large bone, and this bone can be turned into a shiv, which is used to harvest animal, like their skins, etc. So if you go to recipes, you click on recipes, it'll give you the top recipes, or you can go, for example, under tools and find the shiv, ammo weapons, bone shiv. So we'll go ahead and craft a bone shiv as well. So my weapon skill is getting up there quite a bit because I've crafted so many arrows. Let's go ahead and loot the rest of these guys up. Alright, so that was a pretty good quick tutorial. Oh my god, we got a full chainsaw. Oh yeah. So we do need fuel, and we got an iron fire axe. So these are awesome tools. So just to show you guys the difference here, get another duster. Is that it? Is that everybody? There's one more over here. Alright. So just to show you guys a little bit of the difference. And a green puffer coat. Okay, so let's get here in the dark a little bit so we can see these things a little better. All right, so let's look at some of these items we just picked up. Kind of give you guys a little idea of what's going on. So let's click on our plant fiber pants. They're quality 4. Durability is at 72. And they got ratings for concussion. So this is basically people punching you. Puncture, so this is sharp attack, bladed attack. Radiation, fire, and insulation. So this is a plus value means it warms you up, a negative value means it cools you down. So for example, we've got the supplies, so I'm going to go ahead and craft up under clothing. I'm going to make a plant fiber hat. There's hoods and hats, and there is a slight difference, and I'll show you what that slight difference is. All right, so this plant fiber hood has an insulation value of +2. A plant fiber hat has an insulation value of -8. So this cools you down. So if you're in a hot region, you want to cool down. If you're in a cold region, you want to warm up. Make sense? Now, for the first day in game, you're not affected by weather, but after the first day of in-game time, weather starts to affect you. So you need to get yourself to, you want to get out of the desert or you want to get out of the snow country. So you want to basically move to a different area to do that. And we'll explore that here in a few minutes, in the next video probably. All right, now these clothes do the same kind of thing. So we look at our character, our shirt, for example, is +2 insulation, 996. So if I click on this shirt, it's +15. It's not as good defense, but it is a lot warmer. So let's put that on. Okay, now there's green puffer coat and this leather duster. Both of these go in this overcoat slot. So this puffer coat is +30 and the duster is +20. So we want to be warm. We want to put this puppy on to our overcoat section. Make sense? Makes sense. All right. So I want to go ahead. Most of these items can also be scrapped down. If you can scrap them, they'll tell you you can scrap. So for example, this hat, I can click on it, I can scrap it, and I'll get plant fibers back. I won't get as many as it requires, so I just went up by 1. You just notice that? So I got 1 plant fiber back. Not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. All right? So let's go ahead and get rid of these for now. And this chainsaw. Sweet. Okay, so I just want to show you guys a little difference here. We've got the stone axe, so let's go ahead here and we'll hit it. So that did 16 damage to the tree. So let's select the axe. So the axe did, well, it was 859, 959 to 934, so it does about 25 points of damage. And the chainsaw, it comes with 200 units of gas. I don't have any more gas on me, so it's going to go away quickly. But watch this. Boom, tree down. Now, trees will kill you. Boom, fell over. If you are hit on this side by a falling tree, that tree will kill you. Do not stand in the way of falling trees. Alright, so those are the dusters I dropped. Alright, so that is a chainsaw. It's amazing we found one. They're usually pretty rare. Usually you only find parts of them. Alright, so that does it for this kind of quick tutorial on combat in 7 Days to Die. Again, training the zombies around. If you're using bows and arrows, constantly upgrade your bows as you're working on things. Try and avoid melee as much as you can, because the zombies have a really good reach, and getting stunned is a bad thing, and zombies will pwn you pretty quickly. And at night, zombies are running, so you want to make sure that you've got a safe place to be at night until you get really experienced with the game, in which case you can play with running zombies if you really want to. For now, it's been RongoTheBold. If you guys have a question or comment or want me to do a specific video, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and do it for you. Talk to you later. Bye!